Make sure to like and subscribe.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You have it in you to make it epic.
Yes, Chris Hemsworth, I can make it epic. Welcome back, guys, to another movie review, and today is Furiosa, the MadMax saga. And today, we'll be giving my movie review of this movie. So, we're going to do a little breakdown of the whole movie, and then we're going to give you my rankings for the movie. So now let's go to the little summary. So this movie's around 2 hours and 30 minutes. It's a very good movie. There's 5 parts in the movie, and I'll go over the 5 parts. So the first part of the movie is her young life. Basically, before meeting Dementis, her mom and her have like a little 35 minutes, I'll say. So basically, she gets captured by Dementis' gang because they're kind of like exploring the wasteland, and they live like in a nice wasteland, and then Dementis people, they live in the desert, so it's very bad for them. So at the end of the day, Furiosa gets captured, and basically Dementis kills Furiosa's mom, and basically she's just an orphan, and then Dementis just takes her under her wing. So that's like chapter 1. Chapter 2 is more like her like growing up a little bit, and like basically what happens is Dementis he meets with Immortan Joe from MadMax Fury Road. So it's all connected in this story. But Immortan Joe he has the water, and he gives Dementis the gas. So, and then the other person, whoever like runs it, has the bullets. So basically they're all different things, and they trade each other, and like basically Dementis wants all the power in the world, so he gives like a little speech, and he just wants to take down the other gangs in the wasteland, so he can be the one last gang standing, basically. And so in the third act, basically, so Furiosa's like a teenager in this part, and she cuts her hair off, and it is with Immortal Joe because they did a little trade for the gas town, so that's why she's with Immortal Joe. Yeah, so basically she's grabbing cars, and basically it's very dangerous, and she cuts her hair because she's a girl, and basically girls really don't do anything in the movie. They're just like captive and just making babies, basically. So and she wants to break them out at some point, and they do in the later movie, and basically now she works for Immortan Joe, and she just wants to kill Dementis because he killed her mother. So yeah, and like part 4 is basically when the action starts. There's a lot of action in each part, but number 4 has a lot of action. They fight on this kind of like truck. You have the guys are up here, they're fighting, and like the other Dementis' former gang tries to steal the gas in the container, and like the food and the water, and actually the water and food they're trying to steal. So they protect that. Furiosa and her little friend protect that, and they go to Gastown and attack Dementis. And basically Dementis goes after them, and she gets captured, and they killed her friend, and then she is hanging there, and then she cuts her arm off, and she just runs with the bike, and she's like this, and then she's in the desert alone. And spoiler alert, MadMax appears. You don't see his face, you see him in the distance with his car. There's no voice lines, but you just see MadMax. In part 5, she is full on going for war with Immortan Joe's gang, and Dementis are fully going at war, and Furiosa's with Immortan Joe. And basically what happens then, Dementis gets his butt kicked, okay? And basically Furiosa's hunting him down, and she just picks off, picks off all his little followers, and like she just kills them all. And they save Dementis for last, and basically she has like a seed in her hair the whole movie because that's what her mother gave to her. So they capture Dementis, and they plant the seed in his body. It's very weird, and every time like he pees, the tree grows. It's a little weird, but that's Furiosa summed up in like 5 minutes. So it's a very good movie. Now let's give you my review. So my rankings for this movie, enjoyment slash fun, 10. Every time Chris Hemsworth is on screen, he's very menacing, very cool character. Furiosa is very cool as well. I did like the enjoyment as always. The fight scenes were awesome. I enjoyed my time at the movie theater. Characters cast, 10. Like what I just said, Chris Hemsworth carries the whole movie, basically. The action, I'm gonna give it a 10. A lot of crazy fight scenes, the bikes, the car chases, the bomb spears, the guns. There's a lot of action in the movie, and if you like action, this is a good movie to watch. I'm gonna give the story a 9. It does get confusing at some parts, like in the middle, because basically Dementis, like, they don't really explain what happens, but yeah, it was a little strange, and sometimes I felt like, I don't know because if I was tired or not, but I felt like it was a little longer at the end. Like the ending was just a little bit too long, because it was like the chase was like for like 20 minutes. Honestly, like it was very long. It felt like, but the CGI and like the camera work, oh my god, 10. It was awesome. The fire effects, the cars look awesome, the characters looked awesome. Even the places, the wasteland, everything looked clean and looked like real. The good part of the movie, it is spaced out. I liked how they chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5. I liked how they kind of like spaced it out in her story. The bad thing I gotta say, there's not really a lot of bad things. Again, I think just the timing at the end, like at the 5 mark, it got a little bit too long. I think because they're chasing Dementis, I think it was just like a little bit too long as a chase. I mean, it is the final like fight for her, but I think it was just a little too long. So that's just me being a little picky, but I felt it was just too long. So that's my review. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and see you guys next time for a movie review. Peace.